You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm Jay Hove.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What up?
Coach Lock back in the building. Say what's up.
It's your man, Coach Lock. What's good, fellas?
Man, get a drummer song.
Hey, I want to be smooth like her. It's your man, Coach Lock. What up, fellas?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Got to be in the gym for that one, baby. Hey, that don't come natural right there. That's practice, bro. That's years of putting in work right there.
How's everybody's week, man?
Great week.
Pretty good, man. Hot out there.
Hot out there. You got to have to cook.
Yeah.
Rough out there. I don't bother me.
You say that now.
You don't bother me for sure.
Hey, keep living.
Live long enough.
Live long enough, bro.
I'm saying.
That's all right,
I
Coach.
don't have, as of now,
Yeah.
I don't have those
Say
problems.
that.
Yeah.
Say that.
I'm just saying, Coach. It's rough for
You don't
us.
bother me.
You're a damn lie. You had the science infection. You died.
You,
This ain't even you, man.
you done been on here saying my allergies got me to death.
Yeah.
You should have died.
Yes.
Hey, cameraman was right. You got selective memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the cameraman.
You do.
I was there. What we got up on the show today, man?
Ooh, today we're handing out picks from 1 through 14 of the NBA draft, man. It's best peace time.
You better know it's always.
Always.
You better know.
Kick it off with the best of the week. What you got?
My best of the week?
Most definitely.
Oh, man. Happy Father's Day, Pops and Kinder, man.
Hey, man, shout out to
Hey,
the fellas.
Shout out
Most
to
definitely.
shout out to all the fathers.
Shout out to all the fathers. Shout out to my pops, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to your pops, Lord.
Shout out to, yeah, for sure.
For
Shout out
sure.
to Pops.
Yeah,
Shout
most
out to your
definitely.
Pops, yeah.
Shout out to Howard. Big
Yeah.
Howard. You better know.
Skip right over there, didn't he?
Yeah, shout out to my dad.
Quick, you know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
my pops.
Yeah, most definitely.
Talk to him before I walk in the studio.
You did?
Yeah.
I still got to call my pops. I'm going to do it when we get out of
You
here.
gotta do it. You gotta do it, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah, just check in.
What call? See
Yeah.
what's up.
See how you doing?
So,
What's up?
right back, what was your best of the week?
You better know it, man. Deezus and Mero, man. Getting a weekly show on Showtime. From Twitter guys to podcast guys to MTV, the Complex to Viceland to Showtime. The trajectory is looking as if they might be on nightly news by 2020.
Right.
And it gives podcast guys like ourselves something to kind of look up to,
Yeah.
kind of seeing what's going on, what can happen.
Absolutely.
Salute to those guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do mine real quick.
Okay.
All right. Nephew turned 7 yesterday.
Big deal.
Yeah, seeing him in his little crew, he got a little crew now.
Okay.
I think the kids get into mischief. It's fun, man. You know, watching that, got to see Incredibles. I was gonna get put out a couple times.
Oh, they was having
Mm.
Yeah, it's ruckus. A lot of ruckus.
Mike Vicky.
A lot. Hey, man, you gotta sit down, man.
Yeah. Was there a lot of this people in front of them?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And my niece is 3. She
Mhm.
was about to
She
be 3. She trying to talk a little bit more.
Mhm.
I was losing control of them, man. You know, I was thugging through that, though. You know?
Yeah,
thugging
Hey,
through that.
What type of cake was it?
Cupcake. Incredibles
Cupcake.
cake. Incredibles cupcake.
That's a win.
Yeah, we was in there.
No extras.
Nah, no.
You didn't bring no extra.
Nah, they tore it down, Jay.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
young
It's
kids.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
they didn't make it out of it.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
definitely.
I didn't get one.
You didn't get one.
I didn't.
I know about not getting some
Yeah.
because I ain't get a shirt from the On Deck TV. Real good. My bad. It was him dry.
I definitely get one.
What you got, Locke?
Man, got on Nike, man, and got some shoes,
Okay.
and they sent me 2 pairs.
Oh, that's a win.
That's a win.
Oh, that's a win.
That's a win.
Yes.
Win.
He knows somebody, man.
No.
He get too lucky, man. He knows
I'm
somebody.
just saying.
He just wanted God's favor.
They sent 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Nike.
Yeah.
That's a whew.
That's people don't win.
That's
Hey,
alright.
what kind of shoe
You
that?
might
You
might
wanna
need to
say-
edit that, coach. Man,
Man.
it might get hot.
Yeah, might get hot for you.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Everything paid for ain't it?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Now, Lou told me that he wanted to submit a best of the week, fella. So he sent me a video of Blue Ivy Carter. Is at her parents' concert. She was throwing up the rock
She
sign.
sure was.
For sure.
Yeah.
Her friend, she looked over, her friend wasn't throwing up the rock sign. She tapped it like, hey, put this up, throw this rock sign up.
Yeah.
Friend proceeded to throw up the rock sign. It was a good look, man. Shout out to Lou. And if anybody wants to submit their best or worst of the week, just send it in for sure.
That's a heavy influence.
That's heavy
Yeah,
influence.
shout out to Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy will be a star.
Most
No
definitely.
question.
Most
She
definitely.
ain't got no choice.
She got a Disney show waiting on her.
Oh,
Whenever they
God.
let her do it, it's out there.
Oh, man.
Go find that video for sure.
Yeah.
What about our worst of the week, fellas? Anybody want to go?
I'll go. My worst of the week was Kyrie Irving. Don't want to sign an extension with the Eastern Conference, Conference Finals representatives.
Yeah,
Why not?
Yeah, because it doesn't make any sense, like financially.
Yeah, you're not gonna get no money.
He would only be able to get, I think, like maybe 140, but if he waits until the end of the summer, he get like 220.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
That's
That's
a big
what
difference.
I'm saying. Like, it's not really.
He's not going to sign with them. He don't want to be there.
He's making a business decision.
Yeah, that's a business.
Would you rather get 140 or 200?
You know.
I'm not going to play with the Knicks for 200. Knicks ain't going to win.
Well,
It don't necessarily mean going to
the
the
Knicks.
Knicks.
It doesn't matter where he goes, as long as he gets a first or second team, just an all-pro team, he'll be able to be a Superman.
Yeah.
Eligible for a
We'll see.
Superman.
He don't like that.
My worst of the week, man. Sonic announcing the limited edition pickle juice slushy. What in the entire hell? You have to be. It's mental illness going around.
You gotta be a different person.
Most definitely. If any of the listeners have had it, please let us know.
It was a
Is it
big
out right now?
conversation on Twitter
Right
about
now.
it.
Most definitely, it's out right now. Pickle juice.
Would you try it?
slushy.
I might.
People was vouching for
They saying it's good.
it. People was vouching for it.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like
On
the sweet and
Twitter.
salty. I do. Like trail mix, stuff like that. Out there.
Yeah. I like the sweet.
I'm done.
I like the sweet and salty. Might be a walk-off home run.
Oh. I followed up with trail mix. though.
You did.
I said
It
sweet
was a
salty
combo.
trail mix.
You gotta follow that up with sweet and salty trail mix.
That's what I said.
No, you
one
said
I like the sweet and salty.
Trail mix.
Trail mix, y'all.
trail mix.
That's my day for real.
That's funny as hell. Anybody who's got the worst of the week?
Man, that 12-year-old kid that we posted on the FSP.
Oh man.
Not him, because
No.
he can only be himself.
Okay.
But his parents and the people over that league he plays for should be stopped.
That's terrible.
Like, I'm telling you right now, if he blocks my son, I don't have a kid, but if he blocks
Right.
my son and stares my kid down,
Right.
me and his pops gotta talk.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like,
Yeah.
ain't none of that, man.
Yeah.
Look at his size. He's dunking, like, standing up.
He's
Like,
standing down.
he should play.
Oh, no,
he
he's
should
Why
play.
is he on the 8 foot? 8 foot rim?
That's the age group.
You gotta think about it when you're 12.
The rest of
Nobody-
them-
yeah, nobody's
Yeah.
touching the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
There's no reason he shouldn't be playing up.
He should be playing 15.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Like,
As a parent, I wouldn't even let him play.
Like he,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, dog. Like, nah, you can't step my son down to block him like that. Nah, we gotta see about him.
Nah,
Me and your pop gotta step outside, bro. For real.
What about you, yo?
And I forgot about the off-white Zoom fly. Didn't even try to win.
Didn't even try.
I forgot.
I lost
How
that one
about
too.
I
Took a
mean,
nail.
not necessarily saying I was gonna get him,
Yeah,
but I gotta try.
ain't nothing like trying.
Nothing like trying.
Damn.
Hard about it.
I don't
Yeah.
never win on that damn app. Ever.
Man,
Ever.
shout out to my partner P.O., man. He went on the Cactus Jacks
Yeah.
and the Mellows
Jeez.
on the same Saturday.
Yeah.
I did see that.
How you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I got lucky.
He definitely got love. He went on both of them.
He won out March Madness. So
Yeah.
you know he lucky.
You on the road.
But then had the most picks. Who had the most
Every
picks?
time
Had the most correct picks.
Every time I push
Who
that
had
out, man, I lose. Every single time.
I ain't never won on there.
Me either, Jeff.
I ain't never won on there.
I throw my phone every single time. I don't know why I even try.
I ain't want no drama either, though. That's like yourself.
Make sure you check us out on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me how you feel, Wiz.
Nah, it's
You ain't spent nothing in a couple of months, yeah.
Oh,
You in the
don't worry
red.
about it.
Okay, my bad.
I'm in the red.
Chill out.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go on.
Lord.
Make sure you check us
You
out
put
on
us
iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. This week's show is the 2018 XXL Freshman Class episode. Y'all check that out.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the guys at On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast. Very tough freshman class right there. I think it's jumped the shark and it's over. Shit don't matter no more.
At all.
So how those guys pulled an hour to do that, it's tough.
I read something online. Somebody had a good point. Though.
Mhm.
Like, we don't know them yet,
For sure.
but if you look back at the past years, after the year, you're like, okay, I know who that guy is now.
Yeah.
Like that class with what's my man name with the Chris Brown song? Walk in somebody's body.
Yeah.
Lil Dicky.
His class was probably the first one. I was like, I don't know any of these cats.
Right.
But
It's
then,
gotten worse, Jeff, as we go on, though. It's like you would know like 3.
yeah,
Or you would know 6 or you know 5.
yeah, nah.
I know 2.
I
JID.
I know J.I.D. and Stefflon Don. That's all I knew.
And I know the other kid with the hair.
And I just know Stefflon Don because she did the song with Freddie.
I'm washed. Because I was looking at
Yeah,
it
man,
like,
coach.
Who were they?
And the only other guy I thought was gonna be on there turned it down was Lil Skies, dude. I thought he was gonna make it. But,
Watch.
The Ladies Room podcast. Man. Check out Rizzo and Anne Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. The latest episode is up right now. You can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Ladies, you look good.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to them.
it's even better live.
Yeah.
And then like acapella is
Yeah. Acapello is my man. What's my man? What's my dog say?
Why you keep?
No, I'm telling you, fool.
You're not saying you saying that.
What's the boy? Shout it up.
Shout it
Shout it
up.
up. Said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can rock it acapella.
No.
Listen, man. Fresh for Dummies, man. Me and my dog Animal Brown, the Self-Help Fashion Podcast.
Separate y'all.
Directly related to improving everyday fashion. You can catch our latest issue. NBA first and second team all fresh squad is up right now. Each and every member is up on the page right now. IG Fresh for Dummies. Simply search Fresh for Dummies on all of your social media. Also, go to the YouTube channel and check out COD Live. Hella episodes up right now. Easy to find. YouTube.com/real.
And then you can read up on your favorite FSP co-host.
Got some cough drops.
You know what I'm saying? I
Hunger
need them,
said,
coach.
Hunger said you got a little cough situation every time.
It's rough right there. It's a lot of words. It's wordy. It's wordy right there. You know, it's a little wordy.
You say you could just about a year straight.
You can purchase.
You ain't got a doctor on it. You don't need no medicine.
That's how you feel?
I'm done.
You can purchase your FSP merchandise, catch up on past episodes from the shows we just mentioned, and much, much more. How do you do that, you ask, Weezy? Just simply search www.realdealmedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. OMG!
OMG, most definitely. Jeff, we got 10 good wrestling segments.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it.
Last night, NXT TakeOver Chicago Live. Yes, sir. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa put on a match of the year in the Chicago Street Fight. Everybody needs to check that match out.
Okay.
Match of the year.
Match of the year.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Street Fight.
Chicago Street Fight. Series is now 1-1. It's the best rivalry in sports right now. Best rivalry in wrestling right now.
Oof.
Hands
Sports.
down. Sports.
Oof.
Best rivalry in sports right now.
Big statement, right?
Johnny Wrestling versus Tommaso Ciampa.
Is it on YouTube?
I can get you the link.
You need a link.
I can get you that right.
Yeah.
Get you that. Tonight is WWE Money in the Bank. Not really excited for it, but we'll give you a recap next week.
Most definitely.
That's the new King of the Ring, right?
Well, it's like the new. They have a big 4 pay-per-views. This is like big 5. That's not big one.
Most definitely, man. Question of the week, fellas. $350,000 salary question.
Okay.
Up for grabs right now.
All right.
First thing.
Should be rich.
You walk around with a shit stain on your seat of your pants daily.
The rest of your life, this is once a month for
No.
a year.
For a year, I mean, you get $350,000 at the end of the year. Every day with a shit stain at the seat of your pants. Number 2, you walk around with a piss stain on the crotch of your pants.
Come on, man.
Number 3, you walk around smelling like a stink bomb. Everybody smelled the stink bomb
That's
before,
rough.
right?
That's
very
that's
rough.
bad.
And last but not least, you walk around with your breath smelling like shit.
I'm just gonna keep my job.
So you good with your
Yeah,
job?
I'm good with
Nobody's
my job.
doing any of those for that $350.
Nah.
You might have to go
Give
to
me
the
the piss stain.
You gotta go to the piss stain.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the piss
I
stain.
can fight. I can
Just a
fight through the
stain,
piss
so it
stain.
doesn't smell. Just
It don't smell
just a
anything.
stain.
You
Yeah,
got a
just
big
stain.
wet spot in the
It's
front
just a
of your
wet
pants.
spot. That's
I'm fine.
embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I can fight through it.
350.
I can push through that.
I'm cool with that big fish.
I'm counting down them days.
Big dog piss stain though.
Yeah, that
For
ain't
350,
ain't no quarter. Like it's about big as a
Like
basketball.
a big dog piss stain.
It's about big as a
For
basketball.
350,
Count
you
you
know,
up.
I don't smell anything.
Nah, you don't smell nothing.
So when they ask you, what you gonna say?
What you gonna say?
Because it's a piss
Yeah,
stain.
it is a piss
It is a
stain.
piss stain.
It just don't smell.
The stain wouldn't come out. By accident.
No, it's wet, man.
It's yes.
Oh, you said
It's a piss stain. It's wet.
Yes.
I can't do it. I can't walk around like a pamper. I ain't walking around no damn pamper. like a pamper wetter. I ain't doing no shit like that. Hey, y'all switched it up on me. Like I'm 2 years old. Fuck that.
That's a piss stain.
Keep them coming, man. F1sportpress@gmail.com. That was a rough one, man. I thought you gonna put anybody on blast, but that was rough. Man, I'm gonna have to go with the piss stain.
Yeah, most
Jim,
definitely.
you gonna piss
Piss
stain?
stain. Piss stain shower.
You just
Keep
keep
my
working.
job, man.
Most
Keep working.
definitely. He said he hit the block. And then tweet us with questions during the show. and throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe, but more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell her friend.
To tell the podcast friend.
Tell the friends without piss stains, man. About that Full Sport Press podcast. The revolution will be podcasted. Before we start the first half week, you got a poll question for the listeners.
I do.
Let the people hear it.
My poll question this week is, if you were the Sixers and you had the chance to repick the 2017 NBA draft, who would you take in the first overall selection? Kyle Kuzma, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell,
Marketing. There we go. I think Fultz is going to be fine. But if I had a chance to repick with the first overall pick, I'm going with Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, most definitely. Kyle Kuzma is a star, man. He's ready to play. The oldest out of the group of four, the most experienced. I think he's the most NBA ready to lead a team, for sure. Who you guys going with?
I got Tatum.
Tatum.
I think he'll fit well with that team.
Yeah. I can see Tatum. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell right there.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, why?
Because you about to lose JJ Redick.
For sure. You can't shoot like JJ.
No, you can't, but at least you can get a bucket.
You get a bucket. Kyle Kuzma can too. Yeah, that's true.
Question with that. Though.
Okay.
With the way Mitchell plays, does he fit well with that team?
I think he would.
I think you could put any of those guys, including Laurie Markin, who's really good too. I just don't think he'd have meshed well with Dario Saric. They're the same player in that group, especially with that Philly team. But I'm telling you what, Kuzma, player.
It's your man.
It's my guy. I like Kuzma, man, for sure.
Because it'll be like Ben Simmons will be your LeBron, and Donovan Mitchell will be your Dwayne Wade, like that slasher.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah.
that.
But I think he needs the ball a little more. Like he's jumping out there like Dwayne Wade was. You know what I'm saying?
Dwayne Wade didn't have a jump shot when he first got that.
No.
But you saying
yeah,
getting it?
right,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Let's know what you think, man. Y'all ready to start this first half?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, how the sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press podcast. Before we start, I'm Jay Hope.
Your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy, what's up?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Weezy, where can they find you at on social media?
FSP_Weezy on IG, and I'm at Weezy on Twitter.
Most definitely, man.
Shout out to you.
There you go. There you
Sure.
go.
Jeff, where you at?
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Coach, like, where you at?
Locke_the_great on all social media platforms.
Oh, we gonna can we get those underscores by the end of the summer, Jeff?
Nah,
It is what it is.
because
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here you go.
This is why.
Talk to me.
Because I want it to be the same across the board. I want to have 2 for 1s. You can't change it on Twitter, can you?
Yeah.
They can check out to it.
It'll change it. Nah,
Think about it.
That's
Think
your,
about
that's your, that's your name.
See what I'm saying?
Think about it, bro. Think
You
about it.
change J-Hove, I change Life to Great.
Ain't no way. That's a legendary. That's trademark. We have to pay for that shit. Hashtag off everywhere. Catch what you can, most definitely. Let's get started with the first half with Kawhi Leonard. He wants out of San Antonio. This was made public before the Spurs were even informed, and speaks between the superstars player and the franchise was supposed to lead to the next decade. Now, with 1 year left in his contract before he can opt out as a free agent, will Kawhi be traded?
I believe so.
You think he's gone?
You gotta get something for him.
Yeah. You don't want to
Yeah.
not have
You know
nothing
what
to show
that
for it.
Yeah. What will a trade kind of look like? I know PG got traded for what? Some younger players. No picks, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Bulls got 2 young players and a pick swap with Minnesota. So what would a trade for Kawhi Leonard look like?
I think they want picks.
They want picks.
I would want picks.
They're in a tough spot because he announces this the year before he got. You know what I mean? He has control himself. So teams are gonna be like, look, we give you what we can.
Yeah.
You almost gotta just take what's out there at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe if you did it last year,
Yeah.
Spurs had a lot more flexibility, but I don't think they get picks for him either. A couple of high-level overpaid vets that contracts are expiring,
Right.
a couple of young up-and-coming players, and maybe a second-round pick or something like that.
Here's the thing with Kawhi Leonard. Even if he goes there, he's not guaranteeing that he's signing with the team that he's traded to as well. So he still has a year to kind of make a decision, and it could be like a rental situation like Paul George.
Right.
So it's tricky for the team that's involved. But I think the Celtics could pull together the biggest caveat for the Spurs to take advantage of with Jaylen Brown. I'm sure Tatum is untradeable.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Kyrie Irving.
Maybe.
He has
Maybe
1 year left in
Hayward.
this country. Maybe. Nah, I doubt it. Brad Stevens not letting Hayward out of there.
Nah.
You let him go for a player like Kawhi Leonard, you let him go.
Not Brad Stevens.
Because you don't know if you're going to be able to keep him after that year.
That's true.
You
You
let
got
him go.
good.
He ain't doing that.
Nah,
He can turn down $250 $40-some million.
He still drives like a 99
Escalade.
Escalade.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, he uses coupon.
Yeah.
Betting on himself.
Yeah.
That kid, he not saying not worried about the money, but $1 million to him is like $10 million to other man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't blowing through that like
Nah,
that.
he's not going through. He still got braids to the back.
These stay crispier now.
They are crispy.
You know what I'm saying?
You used to be
stepped up a little
mad.
bit. Yeah.
Sure, you used to like meat and milk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I think the main thing with Kawhi is get to a place. If he goes to LA, if him, Paul George, and LeBron,
And that can happen.
that can
It really
easily
can.
happen. If they get rid of that Luau Deng contract, it can happen.
Yeah.
Scared.
Wow. Speaking of happening, let's move on to a sport we don't talk about enough in my eyes, boxing. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua have agreed to terms on a pair of prospective fights, which first to come in the United Kingdom this fall. Wilder's co-manager Shelley Finkel told Dan Raphael from ESPN. So if you're like me and you're a boxing fan, this is the second biggest fight of the year and the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing in at least 10 years.
At least 10.
At least 10 years.
Yeah.
A couple of hiccups still remain, though. Triple G and Canelo set their fight for September, their rematch for September, so that kind of puts a little hiccup in it because that prevents them from fighting as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Joshua wants to fight in Wembley Stadium in the United Kingdom, and the only place, that's 100,000 people.
Yeah.
That's big dollars.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. So he wants to do it in September, but he can't.
Right.
So he may have pushed out to first of next year.
So who you got in this spot if it happens?
Joshua.
Ooh.
I don't want to.
Deontay Wilder is
Yeah,
just wild.
too wild.
I think Wilder's going to catch him.
That's what that.
I
Because
think Wilder's
if he
gonna
catches
He
him,
in trouble.
it's over.
I think Wilder's gonna
Because
catch him.
Joshua don't have a chin that can stand up to that.
Yeah.
But he
Wilder,
gotta catch him.
Wilder's the one that's desperate for this fight.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
He needs.
Because he has the most to prove.
Yeah.
He has the least amount of. This unifies every belt in
Most
the
of
division. So.
Yeah.
That person like 50. The piece, 50.
No, he has.
50, so-
He accepted less.
Okay.
God accepted less to get the second fight in America.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
100,000 people. His
So,
first
uh,
fight.
It's going to be a big dollar.
Yeah.
For sure.
Speaking of people that want to fight, or people that want to fight them,
Oh God.
Draymond Green is up for contract year here soon, and he wants a max contract. Now he's locked up for 2 more seasons, but he'll be eligible this offseason for a 3-year, $72 million contract extension, which would be $24 million annually. Now, according to league sources, he will turn that extension down when it's offered because he knows if he earns MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, or All NBA team honors, he would be eligible for a supermax contract that'll be about $225 million for 5 years, which turns out to be $45 million a year. Now, other people that have that, KD, Steph, Clay, they already took less money in contracts to allow Golden State to sign the key pieces. Now, when you talk about people with max contracts, you have people like Harden, Curry, and Westbrook.
Don't forget my dog, Mike Conley.
Mike Conley
Do
got
not
that too.
forget he was
He
the
was
first one.
Right. Now,
Good gracious.
Draymond, here's his numbers for this year.
Yeah.
11, 7, and 7.
Yeah.
Able 4, 10, 7, 7. And then in 2016, 14, 9, and 7.
Yeah.
These things are not like the other.
Is Draymond worth a max contract year?
For the Golden State Warriors, he is. He's the most important piece in their team besides Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah, for sure. He's the heartbeat of that team.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not, cursing somebody out in somebody's face, the team loses its edge. Will I think that they pay him that money? No, I think he'll be gone by then, which will see the demise of the Golden State Warriors. I think success will be their biggest adversary as far as achieving, maybe a 4-peat. But they need to get younger. They have to get younger. And with Draymond Green, paying him $245 million, whatever it is, 226, you can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, he's the most important piece on that team, not named Kevin Durant. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, him saying he wants a max contract will not happen in Golden State. You just can't feasibly do that. You can't pay him.
I think they can win without Draymond Green.
They can't win without Draymond Green.
It might be, it won't look as good. It might be a little harder, but they can win without Draymond Green.
They can't win without
Yeah,
him.
with them boys shoot, the way them boys shoot is just different.
Unless they get Anthony Davis, they can't win without Draymond Green.
So I was talking shout to my boy Ro because I've been having this conversation, and he brought up somebody that said he felt like could do everything Draymond Green. He brought up the Morris twin from Boston. Do you think he could step in and do what he does?
No.
You don't think
It
so?
won't look as good, but yeah, he can.
No, he can't.
He can shoot better
He can't
than Draymond.
defend. He can't defend like Draymond.
But he it's not really the defense that makes Draymond. It's the other stuff. It's the I know the defense is great,
Yeah.
but I'm saying the other stuff he does as well. Like, and then the Morris twin can do that part.
No, he can't. Draymond he led the team in assists. You think the Morris
Yeah,
twin can
absolutely.
do that?
With the ball in his hands as much as Draymond had.
No, he can't bring the ball to the floor, man. You might take that ball. That ball is there.
But there's no reason for
You're not
Draymond to
taking
bring the ball up the court. That's
That's
because Steve Kerr ain't
the
coaching.
team.
That's because he ain't coaching.
Nah.
That's all that is. He's
He
just
does,
doing the hell you want to do.
You can't
Just roll the ball out there.
a Morris twin who's never been a first, second team, third defensive player,
not that
all NBA player against
Same
Draymond
thing I
Green,
said.
who's been a first, second, third team and defensive player of the year to him. That you can't compare the two. It's apples and oranges.
I don't think it's a comparison. It's a can you do some of the things this player is doing for a cheaper rate? And he can.
I don't think he can.
This is what he said.
Because he's doing it in Boston.
He said a lot of the assists are easy because he's just throwing it to Steph. He's
That's
throwing
all
it
he's
to place
doing.
assists.
Yeah, but what I'm
Somebody's
saying
doing
is basketball IQ is Draymond Green compared to the basketball IQ of a Morris twin. It pales in comparison. Basketball IQ is not high
I think
at
his
all.
basketball IQ is it's got a grader on the curve. Because all you got to do is wait for him to get over.
Nah,
Wait for him
that's
to
easy
run around that pick. Toss it to him. He gonna hit.
That dude right there
You know.
has a very high basketball IQ. That's all they speak of about him, and that's the reason that he plays at a high level the way he does. And I think
If his basketball IQ was that high, we wouldn't be questioning when he get a max. Because somebody would get
he will get a max contract. I said he won't get it in Golden State.
I don't think he'll get it, period.
Yeah, he'll get that.
So you think he makes the game a whole lot easier
For everybody. Yeah, for everybody. Most definitely.
You don't agree, clearly.
Hell
No.
no.
I mean, they got Kevin Durant.
I'm telling you, you take that dude, he's the heartbeat of that team.
I agree
And
with
he
that
also handles the ball. He sets the team up. He knows all the plays.
Man, that he does.
LeBron James came out and said that one of the smartest people that I have to play against is Draymond Green because his basketball IQ is just as high as mine. And you know when
That's a big
LeBron,
statement.
that's a big statement. Bro. Yeah. No, so,
Oh, well, LeBron kisses their ass a lot, which I don't like.
Oh.
You know what he did say about Kevin Durant in between games and all that.
Move on.
Yeah, let's do that.
speaking of money, let's talk about a big-time contract. Top
Mm.
NBA draft prospect Marvin Bagley signed a 5-year footwear and apparel endorsement deal with Puma. Now, the terms aren't known, but is expected to be right around the same wheelhouse as Kevin Durant in 2007 for 6 years and $60 million with $12 million guaranteed.
Wow.
Is this a big deal, little deal, no deal?
It's a huge
deal.
Huge deal.
They had Rihanna sitting at the table signing that contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. A part of the endorsement deal is also saying that they'll have an AAU team set up through just the same way Nike had the Phoenix family. So it's going to be a big deal for them, and it really changes the aspect as far as because this is a Nike kid.
Yeah.
This is a
Nike the
Nike
whole way
kid
through.
his whole life.
And we talked about this on the show. I think this is like Nike distancing themselves from him, though,
Mm.
with everything that went on with that AAU team he has and
Could be.
all the controversy that was brewing at one point that they had to kind of sweep under the rug. Nike kind of said, you know what, we're good here. But
Yeah.
another question for you guys though, wasn't this a Trae Young deal though?
They
They're
still
trying to get
they're
it.
still trying to get him
okay.
and also free agents in 2018.
Cool.
Sneaker free agents for
Well,
sure.
Puma getting all this money.
Puma.
Man, Lifestyle Kicks was booming and then you got that Rock Nation bag behind you too.
Yeah.
Some money circulating over there.
Yeah, now they said that their biggest person that they have signed as an athlete is Ricky Fowler, a golf guy.
Yeah.
So, but with Puma, they have so much money worldwide
That's
aspect of it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. Our shoes are gonna have to be some of the ugliest things.
Vince Carter was
Oh,
on
that
record
was
saying
trash.
uncomfortable when he had his deal over there. So.
That was a trade.
Yeah. Let's move on. I think this may be a first for FSP right here.
Let's talk about it.
UFC talk.
Mm.
UFC president Dana White announced that the MMA promotion is signing former NFL defensive end Greg Hardy to a contract following his 57-second knockout victory over Austin Lane during Week 1 of Season 2 of Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender. And you wonder why UFC is signing someone like Greg Hardy? Well, they need stars right now. Brock Lesnar's out. John Jones is on his sabbatical. Ronda Rousey's fighting for the WWE Women's Championship tonight. And Conor got his bag and lost his damn mind. So is this a big deal or a little deal for UFC right now?
I think it's a big deal for him.
Okay. Why do you think that?
Well, they ain't got no stars.
Okay. Respect.
And Greg Hardy's nuts.
Greg Hardy fits.
He's nuts.
He fits the whole UFC situation.
Yeah.
Here's a question I had.
Okay.
If you are Greg Hardy and you play arena football with Richmond Rough Riders,
Shout
Jim
out to Jim Jones.
for sure, would you play arena football or fight in the UFC?
Depending on what that UFC check looking like.
And UFC bag not as big as people think.
That's what I'm telling
That's
people.
why I said
It's not that much more than this Rough Rider.
That's why Conor lost his damn mind when he got that money from football.
So, and in turn, you getting your ass kicked when you just playing football.
Yeah.
Which
So,
you do anyway.
yeah. So, I mean,
Well, y'all miss this dude right here don't have it all. He used to tape himself up like a tiger when he played for the Cowboys. For real. Yeah, he do look got it all. For real.
So he kind of fits in,
He's
but
a special guy.
So he does fit in. You're right. Yeah.
Ooh, man. Speaking of getting the money,
Yeah.
Reggie Bush was getting money from the Los Angeles Rams. They ordered to pay him $12.45 million in damages on Tuesday for a knee injury he suffered in St. Louis in 2015 when he played for the 49ers. Now, he filed a suit in 2016 alleging the Rams and the public stadium authorities allowed a dangerous condition to exist at the Dome. His suit called the area where he fell a concrete ring of death.
It's all about the wording.
Yeah.
Now, when he had the injury, he suffered a torn lateral meniscus, which ended his season. Now, an attorney for the Rams said they plan to file a motion for a new trial where he won't get this money. But at the end, Reggie Bush wound up getting this money for that.
Yeah.
I don't think he get the whole 12. They'll settle out.
Well,
When
anyway.
you watch the video,
Go ahead.
When you watch the video, that was ugly.
It was a tough
Yeah,
one.
yeah. And that's something that could have been avoided. So
Hell yeah.
the NFL players don't have to pay it anyway. Hope you get the money.
And it's surprising that they haven't taken care of this before because we've seen numerous games where players run and at the end they slip, but they don't necessarily fall.
Yep.
So it's like, I don't understand why nobody had seen this in the past and be like, we need to get rid of this concrete because
Yeah.
those cleats on concrete, man, that's no trash.
Yeah, no, it shortened his career.
Yeah.
And even if he, wins the ultimate thing, it's a state law that requires that 50% of the punitive damages paid by defendants to go into a compensation fund for victims who are unable to obtain damages in the event of a defendant being bankrupt or having insurance. So $6 million would go to the state to take care of people like that. But at the end of the day, he'll get $6 million. It'll be fine. But it's a rough sport, and to go through something like that to shorten your career,
Absolutely.
you'd be pissed about that.
Yeah.
Did Reggie Bush like his job was saying? He
Nah.
got over USC.
And he came back and honored.
Yeah, he didn't get. He never got a Heisman.
That's
Yeah,
a
but he got the money.
All of it
Yeah,
vacated
but it's
forever. I mean, we know.
Do we?
but,
I mean, if you Reggie Bush and your Heisman is vacated, does that matter? Does that matter?
it matters.
Yeah.
So
I'm just asking. Do you
Say-
think?
because his name ain't in the lights. Like
Exactly.
Okay,
You go
I'm
to
just-
a
I'm
kid,
just- yeah, okay.
say you go with your kids
Yeah.
and you go back to USC,
Yeah.
nothing. If Reggie Bush
Yeah,
did
nothing
is
is
there.
there.
I mean, now you can go on YouTube and look at all
we,
that.
he was
for sure.
he was a creative player, dog.
But
Like,
it's nothing like going and
And
seeing
home,
yourself in the
yeah.
Hall of Fame and all that stuff.
I
for sure.
respect that.
Let's talk about one of the GOATs, 36-year-old Roger Federer, who's been a global ambassador for Nike for 20 years, on the verge of signing a 10-year, $300 million contract with Uniqlo. Now, but there's a catch. Uniqlo doesn't produce sneakers, just men's apparel. So, Federer's in also negotiations with Adidas for his footwear partner. For example, Novak Djokovic, for example, wears Lacoste and Asics for his shoes. So, if you're Federer, would you leave?
That bag is crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's a big bag.
10-year, 300.
300.
I don't think
Well,
that's a question.
yeah, let's go.
Nah, but the rumor,
He still got a shoe contract too.
Yeah, he gets another bag from
he
a
gets from a totally different. But the rumor is he feels slighted by Nike because he doesn't get the same attention as Kobe and LeBron and Serena.
Right.
Mainly due to the fact Roger Federer is the greatest tennis player, maybe arguably the greatest athlete of our generation.
There's an argument.
It's an argument.
But I hate when athletes do that though, because true enough, he plays tennis and he's great. He's good at it.
Yeah, he's the best
He's the best at it.
ever.
Yeah, if you say so. But yeah, so
No, he is.
I mean, he's the best
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
But it's not football. It's not basketball.
But Serena plays tennis.
Yeah.
But does he
She's
move
a
the
woman,
needle?
though.
Does
It's
he move the
different.
needle like
I
Serena?
know and
That's what he got.
it's-
You got to factor in.
At the same time, a lot of those people are American. He's Swiss.
Mhm.
So in turn, I think Nike
They're not pushing over.
not pushing as much per se as an American person like Serena, like Kobe, like LeBron.
Well, why would they? The most popular sport is football and basketball.
But tennis is a big deal.
Yeah.
Tennis is a
It's
big
like
deal.
saying they need to push a little more in the markets where
Yeah,
he can capitalize more.
most definitely.
So I can see that.
I want to. Is that RF logo Nike's or is it his?
That's Nike.
Pretty sure it's Nike.
That's most definitely Nike.
Go get your money.
Yeah, cash
Go,
out.
go get your money and tell Nike thank you.
But this is what I would do.
20 years though.
I would just sign the deal and wouldn't sign
And a pair of just wear
They
whatever.
just stay with
He
whatever.
has his own shoes.
Because they had hybrids with the J's.
Threes.
Yeah,
He's a big time sneaker person.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're anywhere for 20 years. You're comfortable, but in turn, if you feel as if you're being slighted,
Yeah.
You unhappy.
you're unhappy.
All
Yeah,
good
so
things
these-
come to an end, man. For real.
You never
say the word.
Like the segue right there.
Here we go.
Yeah. Let me put my TMZ hat on once again. Thanks, Jack.
Oh,
Let's talk about Weezy's boy, the real Lambo. I'm going to need your help on this one, though, Weezy. All right. So, Lambo has been quoted as saying he's going to release a tell-all book on LeBron James that goes into LeBron's secret love child, as well as his affair with Beyonce.
Hold on, first of all, tell who Lambo is.
You're right, Weezy.
Tell who
That's
Lambo is.
enough.
The real Lambo,
Mhm.
which I was going to mention, is the ex-fiance
Mhm.
of LeBron James' mother,
Glory.
Gloria James.
Oh, glory.
Lambo was photoed in pictures wearing LeBron James championship
For
rings,
sure.
in the Lambo, on boats.
Oh, have mercy.
They said that Lambo was out here stealing
Lambo
and cheating.
and cheating on
So
Gloria.
LeBron said, listen, we did that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Lambo came out and said that he wouldn't be doing all this. He did something to his daughter. Did you figure out what?
He never goes in, I was going to mention,
Okay.
he never goes into what exactly happened to his daughter. He
Okay.
says, this is because of what you did to my daughter.
Mhm.
And he keeps mentioning that. So they revealed the woman who allegedly LeBron has the love child with, who is a Cleveland announcer who, for some reason, moved to Miami, who lives in Miami now.
Oh, Atlanta.
No, she's in Miami.
She was
too.
in Miami?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad, by the way. Go ahead, Wiz.
If you're LeBron, you just pay him. and
Nah,
tell him,
Yeah, yeah, shut up.
No, this book never said, like, you don't pay nobody to do nothing like that.
Nah.
You clean up
Yeah,
that.
you got to clean it up.
You clean that
Yeah,
up.
yeah. But
You clean that up Bobby Axelrod
Yeah,
style.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, you got to. Either that, or just take a lawyer, give him what he want, and tell him to go away forever.
Nah, that's the thing. Those always come back.
Yeah.
Because that whatever money he's going to give him is not going to
Right.
last
He don't
forever.
come back again.
So in turn, you got to sleep with the fishes.
So the world will we?
It's a better place.
That's all I want. That's all I want.
It's a better
They put
place.
concrete. They
Now,
shoes
now he got to go though.
Nah, he
like
got
this.
listen.
He's on his Instagram post. He posts and tags LeBron, his wife,
Yep.
his mom, Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union.
Oh,
He tags all these people on every post he makes.
Yep.
Like the truth will come out at Gabrielle Union, at Dwayne Wade, at LeBron. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Sure.
Come on, man.
But that's all you talk about is how clean LeBron image is.
That's
We've
it.
never had anything negative come up.
I hate to say it, but it's a little truth. And that's my guy. It's a little truth to
I
everything.
ain't saying that.
It's some truth to every rumor, but I think this is salacious.
I think that's too
He
far.
going for the
Which
gusto.
one? Which one is salacious? Maybe
I-
the Beyonce thing. I don't believe Beyonce.
Matter of fact, let's just get started with
Yeah, let's
halftime.
do
We'll
that.
talk about
Let's
it.
do that.
Yeah.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime, Coach Brown. Happy Father's Day, man.
Most
Took a
definitely.
break, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
Coach Brown, big dog.
We're doing well right now. Have you ever wondered what happened to your favorite athlete from your childhood, Weezy?
We have two.
Most definitely, man. Today's where they now is Eddy Curry, now leading up to the draft in 2001, coming from Thornwood High School in Chicago. Eddy Curry was regarded as one of the best high school players in the world, and the Bulls drafted him 4th overall. Do you guys remember Eddy Curry?
Absolutely.
Man, he killed in the McDonald's.
He killed David Harrison.
Killed him.
God.
You want to say that?
I'll let you have it.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And my Bulls drafted him 4th overall. And we looked at him as being the savior for our team. It became obvious that he wasn't ready.
I mean, he was quick too.
He was
Man.
very fast. Very fast realization.
He was ready. It was too much for him.
Nah, for sure. He played for the Bulls until 2005, and then got traded to the Knicks in 2000. He played from the Knicks from 2005 to 2010,
Yeah.
and he had a career year in 2006, 2007, 19 and 7,
Mhm.
and he also won a ring. Anybody want to take a guess with the
Mhm.
Heat?
Yep.
2012.
Oh,
Most
forgot
definitely.
about that.
He last played in the NBA with the Dallas Mavs in 2012. Now, sad news. Here we go.
Here we go.
It's nah.
Mhm.
His ex-girlfriend, Nova Henry, and their 10-month-old daughter was killed, found murdered in 2009. Who did it? The attorney that was working against Eddy Curry in a custody case, and they were having an alleged relationship. Now, they had another kid found unharmed in the house. So Curry has battled financial problems, and he also has gastrointestinal problems too. And he last appeared on VH1, and his career earnings. Anybody want to guess?
80 million.
I say 95.
I say 60.
69 million. Yeah, for sure. Eddie Curry. Where are they now?
Jesus.
Him and Tyson Chandler, I thought they were going to change the team.
To change the league, right?
No, for sure. We had J.
What
Dub.
TV show was that they had?
It was on Chicago
Bulls?
something. It was
Preps.
him.
Preps.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It was him, Will Bynum.
Will Thrill.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sean Docker.
Good gracious.
Damn, man.
I thought them two players must change the league.
If Jay Wood wouldn't have got hurt, though, he might have been all right.
For sure.
Because Jay Wood could have kept him right. You know, he would have made the game easier for him.
I respect that coach.
You know
I
what
see
I'm
what
saying?
you're going
Filed for bankruptcy in 2015. Cardiac problems.
Yeah.
And they said the cardiac problems were announced. Like
Let's
when he
stop.
got drafted.
Yeah.
Let's stop.
Just kept playing.
Let's just
Shout out to Eddie Curry.
Shout out to Eddie Curry.
So can he still play? Not in the NBA.
Big three?
Big three. He could probably get it. But I saw Eddie Curry.
Yeah, nah, he don't look good.
Nah.
Eddie Curry don't look good.
Nah.
Shout out to Eddie Curry.
Shout out to him.
Second half, let's get started.
Let's do it.
The second half is underway.
Second half, 2018 NBA Mock Draft Lottery Edition, FSP style. Before we get started, I'm Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking?
It's your man, Coach Love.
Fellas, with a week to go before this year's NBA draft, there's historic level of uncertainty at the top of the lottery. We're here to do it, man. Now, while Arizona Senator DeAndre Ayton seems to be the consensus first overall pick, after that, things are completely wide open. We're going to pause that. FSP is here to give our stab at how the lottery will play out. Less than a week before NBA Commissioner Adam Silver takes the stage at Barclays in Brooklyn. Now, how to watch the 2018 NBA Draft? It's when? Thursday, June 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where? Barclays Center, like I said, Brooklyn. TV, ESPN, and you can live stream it on watchespn.com. So, fellas, what we'll do is going through the lottery. It's 14 picks. First pick is Phoenix Suns. Who wants to go on the clock first?
I do. DeAndre Ayton.
Get the easy out of the way. All right, let's go ahead.
Hey, that's unanimous, right?
I think that's unanimous.
Yeah, let's go with number two.
Do you guys think with him, you see any holes in his game?
Yeah.
I think
He,
Go ahead.
offensively, he still
Yeah.
needs to improve a lot. I mean, you know, because he looked like a man amongst boys in college. Those bigs are going to be a little more athletic because the normal big is gone now in the NBA.
Yeah.
You don't have too many back-to-the-back big, solid, just pound bigs.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think so. I think he plays face up more than a lot of the time.
In the NCAA tournament, when they lost, it was because teams were able to X him out. And he wasn't able to expand his game to where teams had to guard him outside of the paint, where he had something respectable outside of the paint. So that's what he needs to work on. In today's NBA, a lot of the bigs are making you check them in the paint, and it also can take you outside of the paint. I don't think his game is expanded that far yet. He's going to have time to do it because Devin Booker's going to shoot every damn time anyway. So
he should.
This guy's the safest pick.
It's safe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But he's going to the NBA, so it's going to be struggles.
He looks the part. I think. I
Definitely
don't think
looks
he's
the
a
part.
sure thing though at all.
When you say
I
sure
don't
thing, you mean like
I think he'll be like not career changing,
Okay.
like fine. Like
Okay.
I think he'll be fine. I don't think he'll be like the next Tim Duncan or anything
Gotcha.
like that.
Yeah.
I think he'll be an all-star though.
Okay, without mentioning, do we have a player like that in this draft?
I think we do.
Well, who should be number one then?
We'll talk about it.
All right.
We'll talk about it. So the number 2 pick, Sacramento Kings, who's going first?
I got Marvin back.
Me too.
So we got Marvin Bagley going too.
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody got
Look
that?
at that.
You got
You
that
got
too?
No.
Oh. I mean, I know it's weird because they selected a power forward center the last 3 years.
Yeah.
But he's one of them players that you don't want to look back 3 years later and say, we passed on Marvin Bagley.
I think Marvin Bagley is the best player in this draft and will be a perennial all-star. I think he's the number 1 pick in this draft. I think is who everybody wants DeAndre Ayton to be.
Right.
I just think that his game will transition to the NBA really well, but his shoes won't. So in turn, this Puma shit.
Is that why you ain't got him too?
Yeah, that's why. I got Michael Porter Jr. going too. I really do.
Goodness.
Let me tell you why.
That's a gamble.
Let me tell you why.
That's a gamble.
Old though.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. If there was a draft, and this happened this time last year, Michael Porter Jr. would be the number 1 pick in this draft.
Hands down.
It ain't no question.
Hands down.
Now, granted, if he checks out medically, which I'm sure they will run a battery of tests on him, he will be fine. I think he goes to. He is the wild card of the draft, but I really do think he has, besides Marvin Bagley, the most upside between everybody.
Yeah.
So
This kid, go ahead, coach.
if you are a GM, are you picking him too?
If I'm a GM, I'm picking Sacramento needs him. They don't. Let's just think about it. They have their point guard of the future year guy, De'Aaron Fox.
Yep.
They have Buddy Hield, who they traded for a first
That's
round.
their Steph
pick.
Curry. That's what the management calls him. Their Steph Curry.
For sure. There's a hole at the 3 position. There's nobody there.
Like, nobody.
They have a 4.
Yeah.
They have a 5.
Yeah.
They do not have a 3.
If he's as good as you say he is, which I think he is, I'm just scared of his injuries.
And
I'm
Bagley
doing-
doesn't play with
no.
him.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing the Sixers did with
Joel
Joel
Embiid.
Embiid. I'm
Yeah.
letting him sit.
No, for sure. And
Because I'm letting him
that's
sit.
exactly what it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to take no shit. I'm not going to miss another Joel Embiid.
You know how you can get lucky like that and get a Joel Embiid too? That's why I think Michael Porter goes there. And you look at this kid, he has all the makings of a superstar.
Kid can go now. We just ain't seen enough of him.
And do you know what that does if you do that, Weezy? It sets you up more than likely to
For
get
super
another top 5 pick the next year.
And also, think about it, they have Harry Giles, who sat out the whole year last year,
Right.
who was also consensus
Being
best
until he
pick
got hurt.
until he tears his knee up, for sure.
They got your boy Willie Cauley-Stein.
Young Willie.
They got Willie.
Young
Gal.
Willie still getting a check, man.
But
They
Michael
got
Porter
Justin
Jr.
Jackson.
is
They
his
got some
back
good-
and his hip.
Yeah.
Them 2 big boy injuries,
Yeah.
dude.
But I mean,
His hip. Come on, we know what your boy going through right now.
nah, for sure, that hip will get you.
Yeah.
That ain't no question,
Yeah.
for sure. Number 3, the Atlanta Hawks. Jeff, you can go first. It's your team.
Trae Young.
Trae Young at 3.
Trae Young at 3.
Ooh.
I take
Trae
it.
Young.
Here we go.
That's it.
Wow.
Who had that?
Why?
I get it.
Because you have Schroeder.
It's because
Schroeder wants to go.
he calls a Hawks fan. That's
No, he's a Hawks
no,
fan.
he said it.
He's a Hawks fan.
There's no position I would want if I'm a draft pick, if I'm a lottery pick this year, I want to go to Atlanta. Who don't want to be a young millionaire living in Atlanta?
Black man.
But exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot of them up there.
Not. They haven't had a lottery pick this important in years. They've been because their front office have been good enough to keep them as playoff
For
contenders
sure.
for years.
For years.
For putting that team together. So this is the first time they get in a while they get to get a lottery pick. I think it's Trae Young is transcendent talent.
Yeah, I don't think he's 3 transcendent.
No, he's
but
3.
He's good.
He's good enough on other things. He's going to get people in that stadium to come see him play. In that arena to see him play.
Might sell to you.
You
Yes,
need that
Yeah.
in Atlanta because Atlanta games are trash.
Yeah.
Nobody's there. They have rappers there on every random Tuesday night just trying to sell tickets.
Yeah. No, I think him.
Star.
I think it's just a stretch at 3. I don't see him going 3. I got Bagley going 3 right here. For every reason that you said, he can sell tickets just like Trae Young. Only thing that's hurting him again is his sneaker apparel. Because it's hard to sell. But then they have cool colors though. They have cool colorway.
And I
I
just don't think Bagley makes it out too.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm telling you. If everything checks out,
Mhm.
Michael Porter's going to.
Okay.
I have Jaren Jackson right here.
Oh, now that's the hottest.
Trae Young is a hot take.
No,
that's
that's
the
the-
hottest take.
That's the hottest name in the draft right there. Everybody loves
Yeah,
him.
no, I agree. Yeah.
He shoots 3. He's a rim protector, but he's a big who can switch on pick and rolls.
Yeah.
And can guard. So they are in full rebuild mode,
Yeah.
like you said. So they have to make a splash right here.
With them having John Collins playing the way that he played last year, I don't think they go with a 5. I think they would go with a 4 or a 3 or a point guard for sure.
So Atlanta needs a star, right?
And he's a star.
Why not go Luke?
Luka's a star.
We're talking about Luka.
Luka's a star.
Why
Yeah,
not go Luke? You got nothing else up there.
for sure. You can start a team around Luka. Tell him you can build a team around Luka. Speaking of number 4, the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Who's going here for?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything you just said, Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson at 4.
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson at 4, and you drafted 4 in the last 2 years.
It
The
ain't
kid
worked
that played the same position.
It hasn't worked out. He's going to go for it.
DeAndre Davis plays there.
Yeah.
There's no way that they get another 4 because they already have 5. They got
That's
Big Spain.
It's about to get traded.
Yeah.
He's
I
gone.
thought so too.
I don't think he makes it
He
to.
don't want to be there no
I
more.
don't think he makes it to day one Memphis.
Yeah, they got Mike. This is the thing about Luka, and I got Luka going 4.
Mhm.
Luka can play off the ball
Right.
with Mike Conley.
Yep.
To see him play, and I know we talk about Kristaps Porzingis at a high level. He played in the same league as him. He was 2 years older than him, and he averaged 6-7 points a game over there. This kid got MVP and also averaged a dub.
Right.
So, in turn, it's hard to transition playing overseas. We all know.
Yeah.
But this kid, he's legit. And he will be good at 4.
That's
He
the
should
man.
go 2, but they have Buddy Hield and they got Bojan Bogdanovic.
Yeah.
So.
Everything you said, I have him before too.
Yeah.
Like you said, great combination with Mike Conley. Because when's the last time we've seen a legit shooting guard in Memphis that can go get a bucket?
They haven't.
Exactly.
They had Tony Allen for 7 years.
Tony Allen.
Exactly. That happened, and that's something they
Ghost
always
of OJ Mayo.
they needed a wing.
OJ.
They thought it was gonna be what's my man name stole all the money. They thought it was gonna be
Ben
Rudy
Rudy.
no.
Chandler Park.
They thought it was gonna be him on the wing. It
Yeah.
worked out.
Now this kid, I'm telling you, if he gets into a point where he gets a consistent jump shot, he's 6'8".
Mm-hmm.
Already got an NBA body, and I get it. He looks slow, but everybody looks slow over there.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's on the
Style of play.
His style of play.
I don't know. His foot speed don't look good.
So who you got it for with?
Jaren Jackson.
Oh, okay, for sure. Number 5, the Dallas Mavericks. Who going first?
I go first.
Yep.
I got Mo Bamba.
Oh, I'm going 5.
They already have Dennis Smith.
Mhm.
He solidified himself there. So we know Dirk is out on the way out.
Dirk's still there this year, though. He's
I
playing
mean,
one more year.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? He's not going to be there.
Yeah.
And they need a big to go with Dennis Smith.
That's right there.
I had Mo Bamba too.
Y'all got Mo going.
I got Luka.
Y'all looking going 5. That makes
I
sense.
got Luka right there.
Yeah.
Look
Another
at that.
one, too.
That
Yeah.
sounds more reasonable with
If he's at 5, they're gonna get him.
Yeah.
If Michael Porter Jr. is at 5, they will get him. But those guys will be gone. Jaren Jackson is the pick here. You need somebody to come in to,
you got it all figured out.
Nah.
GM of the year.
I'm
right
telling you,
now.
man.
I'm messing with you.
You got this is the guy that's gonna replace Dirk.
Yeah.
I don't love him. I don't think that Jaren Jackson's that type
I
of
think
player.
Dirk's going to retire.
Dirk.
Just
Keep
top
getting
shelf
checks,
athlete.
Dirk.
He just Jaren Jackson can play. I get it, but he's more of a project.
Mm.
And I think Dallas needs an immediate person to come in. So Michael Porter Jr. is immediate. Luka Doncic is an immediate player. And I guess you would go with the best available. Jaren Jackson at 5 there with me. Number 6.
Did you?
Yeah, he said
Oh.
Mo Bamba, right?
Yeah.
No. Oh, you said Mo too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Number 6, the Orlando Magic. Who wants to go first?
That's what Michael Porter Jr. going. Michael Porter Jr.
Mm.
I got him going to 6. Only reason I got him going to 6 because of the injuries. People scared of.
This is the thing about Orlando. They got Jonathan Isaac last year.
Yep.
He's a complete bust.
Yeah.
I
I don't know about that.
He's a complete bust.
Don't do him like
He's a
that.
complete bust.
Don't do
They
him.
got Herzonia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have Evan Fournier. That's my guy.
And Fournier is my guy.
Yeah, they have a bunch of wing players.
Yeah.
They don't need another wing player. I think this is where Mo
Obama
Bamba goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a. You look at Mo and you say, he's a defensive player, but he has a lot of offensive game as well.
Yeah.
And they would. I'm telling you, they're gonna get rid of Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is gone.
Yeah.
They can't pay him. So you put your waste of a pick in Jonathan Isaac, and you have Mo Bamba out there with Bismack Biyombo, who you overpaid.
It's a lot of that in Orlando.
And
Right? It's a lot of
it's a
that.
cesspool,
Yeah.
man. But you got a new coach, Steve Clifford, there. He'll get the guys going. Mo Bamba. I hate that he's going there because we won't see the best of Mo Bamba there.
Yeah.
But he can play. I like him at 6. Who you got, coach?
I had Trae Young.
Going 6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They need the star power.
They need a point guard.
They
They
do.
need a point
They
guard.
need a point
They need a
guard.
point
They
guard.
need the star power. Like
Yeah.
you said, they made all these decisions, getting all the people they hadn't worked out. So I think they'll go Trae Young to make a splash.
Yeah.
Give
I
him
respect-
another score.
If he's there, I respect that coach.
Yeah, no, for sure. If he's there,
I don't think
he'll be there, though.
it's a haul. Quavo said it.
Hey, I can't wait till that. Just going to college. Yeah.
Troy's still sitting there.
Troy's still there. At 8. Number 7, the Chicago Bulls. It's my team. I'll go first.
Yes, sir.
This is the Chicago Bulls pick. Trae Young will be available.
Mhm.
And we have said that we don't like, what's that kid that we got? The point guard. Chris Dunn.
Oh,
Said we
yeah.
don't like him.
Mhm.
So Trae Young will be there. Even Colin Sexton will be there.
Right.
But we're going to get Wendell Carter.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? We need a 5. We got Laurie. We got Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
We have Denzel Valentine.
You did not like that.
You can't turn down that 7-foot Wendell Carter.
Nah, Wendell Carter's there. Safe, solid pick. The only thing the reason why he is 7th is because he can't play defense. Such an offensive talent that can't play defense. If he played defense, he'd be a top 5 pick.
But Wendell Carter he needs some help. He's not a safe. He's not the surefire pick. He's not
the best available. If you need a big,
I'll tell you what Wendell Carter's going in a second.
Okay.
But y'all get Michael Porter Jr.
I pray to God that Michael Porter Jr. is at 7.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I pray to God.
That's what Michael Porter Jr.
This is the thing. If we get Michael Porter Jr.,
You're a happy man.
I'm a happy man. I mean, no more Denzel Valentine. We got,
and that's why they're gonna get it.
We got a squad because we can go Chris Dunn.
Yeah.
We got Zach LaVine. We'll put MPJ right there. Then we have Laurie.
Yeah.
And you got Robin Lopez.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they don't like.
It's a solid NBA center in Robin Lopez. Serviceable center.
Serviceable.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Why don't they like Chris Dunn?
Chris Dunn can't shoot, but he played good in the second half of the season.
He can work on that.
Yeah, I just think Trae Young is there. They take Trae Young.
Because they don't like the natural.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, but Chris Dunn can play. I like Chris Dunn. I think he plays good defense. Not the most confident kid in the world, but I'm cool with I pray that Michael Porter's there. Number 8, Cleveland Cavaliers.
Weezy.
Trae Young.
Trae
They have a point guard.
Yeah. Okay.
We need some instant offense.
Yeah.
Somebody to run it on the ball to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't LeBron
Yeah.
stays there.
Yeah.
No, I got Colin Sexton.
I got Colin Sexton going here too.
I'll take that too.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think
him going first.
he's such a.
You don't got Colin going in the first round?
Damn.
You don't have Colin Sexton going in the first round.
I got him going first.
But this kid is just one of those players that, seeing him playing in Alabama, he will get a team around him, and he'll have it going. Low maintenance. Me and Coach Locke was talking about this. Doesn't own a social media page. Period. So it's a different kid for sure. So
Oh, that made me a fan.
Yeah.
He don't have a social media.
doesn't have
Not at all.
Not at all.
He can play on my team any day.
You sure can.
Yeah. Nah, you good. Yeah, but the Cavs are about to press the reset button. Why not start with a point guard?
Exactly.
So, anybody else got another pick, babe?
I had Mikal Bridges right from Villanova.
That's a reach. And I tell you what, he's gonna. I'll talk about him.
I'm going to talk about
He's
it.
a 3-and-D guard.
3D guard
That's they like these days.
that we didn't even know was there
Yeah.
until this year.
Yeah. Hey, all it takes is 1 year.
That's all it takes is 1 year.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
He gonna let the world
I'm
down.
gonna let the world down. Yes, sir. The number 9 pick, the New York Knicks. Who wants to go first?
I don't know. Wendell Carter.
We done part. Pick, solid pick.
Yeah.
Pairing him with
With
Zinger.
Take the pressure off Porzingis
Who you
because he
can't
can't.
He won't. Yeah, you don't like him. He won't play this year. Though. I don't think he'll play at all.
Porzingis.
Porzingis.
Yeah.
Hell no. He won't play it out this year.
Yeah, I told you about Porzingis a long time ago.
But I think what the Knicks figured out is Frank Ntilikina is not a point guard.
He's a
So,
two.
yeah, he's a 2. So you need a point guard, and this is where Trae Young will land. It'll be perfect.
Perfect.
It'll be perfect spot for him. The only thing I worry about with Trae Young is he needs more help around him. So you have Tim Hardaway, you have Zinger not being there,
Right.
so you're dependent on a kid to shoot a lot of the balls. And Frank's not playing. Courtney Lee is playing. Frank might be traded. But I think he'll be really good. Not Steph Curry good, but I think he'll be good. He'll be great in New York. Number 10. Oh, you got it. My bad, Will. Go ahead.
I had this is my
This
baby,
is
my best player in the draft. Potential best player in the draft.
okay.
Shout to me.
You set it up. Go ahead.
Kevin Knox.
Kevin Knox is 9.
Second.
Kevin Knox.
Yeah. Tobias Harris 2.0.
Really?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same play. Tobias Harris averaged 19 this year.
No, I didn't say it was bad.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the same play.
You don't like that comparison with
I think he's a bit better than Tobias Harris. You gotta realize he played a second team where he had to be the starter.
And I get that.
With no seniors, he had to be the starter.
To say that he's Tobias Harris,
That's
this kid
great.
averaged 20 points a game in the NBA. He
Yeah.
should have been an all-star.
Yeah.
If he doesn't go get traded from Detroit to LA, he might have been an all-star.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We threw number 9.
Yeah, because I had Wendell Carter too.
Okay. Number 10, Philadelphia 76ers.
I go.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges, 2 guards from Villanova.
For sure. This is where you go.
It's
That
3 and D
should
play.
be unanimous. That's what
Coach
I got.
Wayne, where you got the team, Coach?
I had Colin Sexton right.
Uh-oh.
Woo! So you give up on Fultz already? Then.
Yeah, this is the
Pay
thing.
them people their money back.
Colangelo
Yeah.
drafted.
Fultz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the new people that will be there, they don't have a,
They don't have
a
ties
tie
to
to
it.
it.
Right.
I can see him being traded before they draft another point guard. Bridges will go here.
3-and-D.
Make pro shots.
JJ Redick's a free agent.
Yeah, this is the thing about him. He's not gonna be good. Mikal Bridges is just not gonna be good. This is not it. This is not.
But hear me out. I think he's going to be good enough
Mm-hmm.
to fit this team for what they need.
Yeah.
Another Rob Covington.
Yeah.
3-and-D.
That's what he.
This is the
That's
thing
what
about
he's there
Bridges, and I just wouldn't waste a pick at 10 on a kid like that. I would go Kevin Knox before I get him. Hell, give me Lonnie
You don't
Walker.
believe in him, though.
But I didn't believe in what's the
Damian
kid?
Lillard?
No. What about the kid that went Jonathan Isaac? I didn't believe in him,
Yeah.
and clearly he shouldn't have got picked that high.
But the thing
This would be very simple
the thing is, you're drafting, if I'm not mistaken, to build a team.
for sure.
So that type of player fits what you already have,
Low
pieces you
maintenance.
already
I
have.
agree.
So
Catch and shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
Might be the best catch and shoot.
Catch and shoot.
in
Play
the draft.
defense. If what they need more is defensive players, another person that can spot up and shoot the ball. JJ Redick's getting long in the tooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They need production on the wing,
Yeah.
and not wanting to pay JJ Redick
Another $22 million again.
Yeah, maybe KCP. You don't want to give this person the money. You have to give it to Mikal Bridges. Low maintenance. I like him. I like the kid that the kid, the white kid, man.
Oh,
Dante.
I
like
Dante.
White Dante.
White Dante.
Give me White Dante over Mikal Bridges.
Why not take cold?
White Dante is cold.
They like him, too.
White Dante's good.
Watch what White Dante do.
I think he's gonna be a solid.
They see
Watch what White Dante do.
They seem to be very impressive in
Yeah.
workout.
Watch what White Dante do.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going at 11. Charlotte.
Yep.
Who wants to go first?
I go. Miles Bridges.
Kevin Knox, right?
Kevin Knox, right? Okay. Charlotte needs every damn thing.
Everything but Kimball.
But Kimball. They're gonna get rid of Kimball.
right.
This kid, he's a tweener though.
Yeah.
So with Miles Bridges, he's more of a small forward, better than a power forward.
Yeah.
But they need so much on this team, man. They have MKG. MKG let me down. Just a defender. He's just a defender.
He's a solid defender.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The Warriors will end up having him soon. I guarantee.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. Watch. He'll go there for
Another Iggy.
Hell
Another
yeah.
Iggy.
With no
offense, though.
Don't need him. He just needs to be out there and defend. I'm
He's
telling
like
you.
my man from OKC, Robertson.
Robertson.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But Roberson hurt OKC, though,
Oh,
because they just guard him in the paint.
Yeah, but I'm saying you get him out there just to defend 2-3, maybe. Dude, MKG can
Speak to some
Yeah,
spell.
yeah.
Take
Spell.
spell.
Yeah. But back to Miles Bridges, he won't be good either. But I also think that the
Man,
I don't know about that, Jack.
I'm starting to think you have a dislike for Michigan State players.
the Michigan State players,
Everyone that came out, you
besides
said,
Draymond Green,
that's
who has
it.
been good.
I'm gonna argue in this fight.
All of them.
DeAndre Davis.
All of them come out. You say are gonna be trash
Because
every last time.
I'm telling you, a lot of these
They
guys.
haven't panned out. That's true.
Denzel Valentine.
What's the
DeAndre
the
Davis.
ball headed big they had? What was his name?
The kid that get caught the sex charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrian Payne.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll never see him again. Telling you, those kids, they're fine there.
Want a shot.
Miles Bridges, the thing that hurts him is that he doesn't have a position.
Twin it hurts him.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Anybody else got another pick at 11?
No, I say mine.
Okay. Number 12. And they have 2 picks in a row. So we'll go with the first pick with the LA Clippers. Who goes first?
You can go with it.
Y'all take Hollywood to Hollywood.
Okay.
Colin Sexton.
Colin Sexton at 12. Damn, we going late.
That's right.
They need a guard though.
They need a guard.
If he's there, they gotta get him.
I got to get the guard.
I got different goals.
I'm just saying, if he's there, they gotta take him.
Yeah.
They gotta take him.
Yeah, if he's there, hell yeah, you take him.
Yeah.
I got Robert Williams going here because DeAndre Jordan is leaving. He is DeAndre Jordan, went to the same school, played the exact same way.
That's too much. Yeah.
It's too much. Like, it's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
He'll be there. It's just a perfect fit at 12.
I got Miles Bridges right here.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a position. And he
Sure.
can help DeAndre Jordan
Yeah.
on the boards and everything like that. So I got Miles Bridges.
Positionless basketball is helping people like Miles Bridges
Mm-hmm.
to play, 2 or 3 positions. So that's a good pick for them. Yeah.
This is where Kevin Knox going.
Kevin Knox, for
Yeah,
sure.
Kevin Knox.
Yeah. Anybody else got another pick? We good at 12?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 13. Same Clippers.
Same clip.
I got Robert Williams going in.
Rob Williams, okay. Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, most definitely.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
One guard. 6'6". They need a guard.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? They, he kind of have an up and down year, Kentucky. To show flashes of what they thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
So I think he'll work
I
out.
was a toss-up between him and Zaire Smith, Texas Tech.
SGA, who I have him going 13, as the season progressed, like you were saying, like he improved.
Mm-hmm.
I think the ceiling is the sky defensively for this kid. If he can, for sure. Yeah, for sure. If he can get a jump shot, a consistent jump shot, man, he's gonna be lights out. It'd be great for them. 6'6", 7 foot wingspan, athletic freak. He'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
SGA will be fine. Him at 13 with the Clippers will be perfect, backing up Pat Bev.
Mm-hmm.
Another pick for 13. Everybody good?
I said Zaire Smith for mine.
Zaire Smith, yeah. Weezy.
I picked Robert Williams.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the last pick of the lottery, Denver Nuggets, 14. Who's going here, fellas?
You can go first. I don't think you went first yet.
Kevin Knox. That's where he goes, man.
That's
Wise Harris, right here. They need him. They'll get rid of Wilson Chandler. They got hella players in the wing position. He'll be perfect there.
I got Robert Williams going right here.
Mhm.
Get a new Paul Millsap. Get a little longer than 2.
Yeah, for sure.
So you just plug and play.
Do you know he's the second highest paid player in the NBA this year?
Jeez.
Oh,
My
Paul
boy.
Millsap.
My boy, get them checks. Get the checks.
Jeez.
wow.
Shout out to
Get
the
them
Hawks.
checks.
I got Kevin Hunter going here.
Kendall Hunter.
Kevin Hunter. Shooting guard from Maryland.
Whatever you want to bet.
That's what I got. He can shoot, man. From Maryland.
Hell yeah, he can shoot, but he ain't 14. You want to bet that?
Nah, I ain't gonna bet it.
Nah, but with Kevin Knox, I'm telling you, him going this late in the draft, if he could play a little defense, he'll be higher. But good value pick here at 14 for the Denver Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
So we could have went through the whole damn first round.
Damn, I didn't even want my 14.
My bad, come on. I ain't need.
Been a long time. It's nice.
My bad.
Nah, I want your boy Aaron Holiday.
Aaron Holiday.
Ooh.
Ooh. Like,
Yeah.
they need a little spitfire like that.
A little spitfire.
Hey man.
Darren Harris is old.
Yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
Darren Harris need a point guard.
Yeah, and you got rid of Moody, eh?
Yeah.
So you do need a backup point guard.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else could go here? Lonnie Walker from Miami.
Oh yeah,
Lonnie
sure
Walker
could.
player.
Yeah.
Damn good player.
Mm-hmm.
He's my sneaker.
That's your man.
Nah, you know my man's is in
Yeah,
the
everybody pick your guy. Pick your guy.
MPJ.
MPJ
MPJ
your
is
guy.
my guy.
Who you got, Jim? Trae Young?
Trae Young, my guy.
That's easy. Who you
He
got?
going to the
I'm
Hawks.
gonna go with the bull, young bull.
Oh,
Colin Sexton.
I'm gonna go with Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox, my guy.
And of course, Luka's my guy. You can't have
Yeah.
two.
Then we got
Okay,
two.
so nah.
We got two.
I'm
That was
going with
always his
Luka
guy though.
because I was talking about
Yeah.
Luka.
Yeah.
Long time ago. You was worried about
PJ's my guy
I
though.
was worried about Luka too.
Yeah, now he'll be
Nobody picked Marvin Bagley.
No.
You just told me Trae Young was a safe pick.
I'm just saying nobody picked him, so everybody be like, oh, that was my guy. I told y'all.
Trae Young is my
Safe
guy.
pick.
If you can go back and listen to this a year ago, and I
Here
said
we
he
go.
was gonna be a beast, and
Yeah.
Markelle Fultz was my guy.
Yeah.
Me too.
We'll stick with that.
Yeah, both of y'all said Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, most definitely.
He need to pay the people their money back.
No,
I heard he was a bust. Sources tell me he's a bust.
He be
So-
honest.
They say he still can't shoot.
He gonna be a solid player in the NBA.
Hell yeah.
I'm telling you, my sources tell me that this
Cameraman.
he's
On this date and time of this episode.
my sources tell me he still can't shoot.
And then the same thing we had when we were talking about Markelle Fultz. He came and said, "You know, Jay, I had to apologize. I seen Markelle Fultz. He put in work that
Yeah.
night.
I did. I seen it, but then he got in the playoffs and he didn't
It was
play.
in the playoffs.
That was coaching though. That was coaching.
I'm just telling you, a
We
good,
like-
solid source told me that he still can't shoot.
So what is your thought though? Not your
I
source.
need to pay people pay their money back.
Okay, Weezy, ever since we went to go see Ben Simmons and you looked me in my eyes
Sure.
and told me
And
that
thank
he
you, my
wasn't gonna
boys.
be nothing, I just can't take your
You're terrible.
Now I stand corrected on that one. I stand corrected.
As you should be.
I was wrong.
You also at one point in time told me that Cam Newton wasn't that good, and then you came in here.
I never said that.
I remember that was on the show.
But you literally said Cam Newton.
That was before I was good.
Newton is cold.
You might want me some money or something like that. That's all that was.
Like, man, I a whole bunch of quarterbacks I take before Cam.
You did say that.
Yeah, but y'all put Cam as like he top 5 in the league.
There was a time when Cam was top 5.
He was.
I think he still is.
Shit.
Well, we can go on and on, but we got a lot. We'll do that. We'll talk about that now.
Ooh, drop that.
14 picks in.
Yes, sir.
16 more to go. Or was it 28? 2019?
No, it's
2019.
That was 30.
32.
No, it's 30.
That's
It's
30.
16, 16 playoffs.
Yeah,
30.
14 live.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all think, man. Follow us at Full Sport Press as we go through the draft on Thursday. We'll be live tweeting for that. Anybody got big plans for the week?
Watch the draft. Watch
This draft. Most definitely.
Slow week, man.
Slow week for sure. And then tweet some questions during. Tweet us some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend.
To tell their friend.
Tell friends who's watching the draft, man. Just bring in the Rotel dip.
Woo!
Bring in the wings.
Rotel dip.
Something about that Full Sport Press
Everything
podcast.
paid for, man.
Yeah, camera's always on.
Camera's always
I was
on,
like,
bro.
gotta get a drum song.
Gotta get your song.
We out.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.